Sorry about that. I had to go get me a little water. We're going to continue on row 19. We were at Hot Rows single crochet 16. We have done 2. So here's 3 and 4, 5. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, and we pull that to the front. Now, normally we would have the graybeard here. However, we're done with doing our graybeard here. So, since we're completely finished with our graybeard right now, we're going to go ahead and leave enough, plenty for a tail, so that we can weave it in, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to just cut that off because we're not going to need that anymore right now. So now it calls for 17 of our soft pink. Since we're, one moment. Okay, continuing on. So we have cut our graybeard because we do not need it. Now it says soft pink single crochet 17. So we're going to pick up our soft pink and finish off that hot rose and make sure that we crochet over that. And there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and somehow I have done something wrong. Let's see, what did I do? It says, oh, it was 17 soft pink. See how easy people can distract you, and then all of a sudden you're reading the wrong row. So I do apologize. We are on row 19, and it was actually 17 soft pink. And also I was supposed to bring my graybeard to the front instead of the back because we're working on the right side. So I'm just going to have to get my, I'm going to go ahead while I'm on here and get my needle. And I'm going to bring that to the front because this is actually the back. And you know I like for all of my wrong sides, all of my tails to be here on the back so I can weave them in this way because that's how I like it. Okay, my bad. So here's 17. There was 17 soft pinks. I apologize. Okay, and now 2 hot rows. So let's finish this off. And then we have 1 and 2. And then we chain 1 and we turn our work. Okay. And now we mark that off. You know what? Let's see. It says this is the wrong side, so I was right the first time. You see, my child came in here and told me to reboot the internet, and then I got all mixed up. So I'm just going to pull that back through because I had it right the first time. This was the wrong side here. Okay, now I think I've got it right, but who knows. Okay, this is the wrong side of our work. Now, we're on row 20, and we're going to hope that I've got it right this time. Like I said, I'm just going to show you all of my boo-boos. So, row 20, there's another cat hair. Cannot stand cat hair. Row 20, hot rows, single crochet 2. So, there's 1 and 2. Okay, soft pink 17. So there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Now it says GREYBEARD 17. What in the world? Now, I suppose we could have left the GREYBEARD there. However, if we had of, it would have been on the wrong row. Okay? It's kind of hard to explain. Because, see, we didn't use it on this last row. We skipped the row. See how we have the hot rose and the pink, but we didn't have any GREYBEARD? So if we had not cut it off right here, we would have had like a line going up, and you would have been able to see that in the back of your work. So I cut it off so that I can weave it in down here. But now we need the GREYBEARD again. So I'm going to pull in my GREYBEARD, a new bobbin, which is actually the same bobbin that I had, but it's going to be like a new bobbin. Because now it says that we need 17 GREYBEARD. Okay, so we're going to do it. We're going to make our little loop around our hook. We're going to leave plenty of room for our tail. And we're going to finish off this pink with the GREYBEARD. Now, the new tail, we're going to just crochet over so we don't have to weave it in. We're going to leave our other tail and we're going to weave it in later, okay? Because it's on a different row, so you would be able to see it. But this new tail, we're going to weave it in, so we're going to lay it on top of our hot rose. And it says that we need 17 GREYBEARD. So now we are going to crochet into that one. And when we get that first one done, it'll be a little loose, so we're just going to pull on it just a tad, and we're going to tighten it up. And that's one. And then we're going to make sure that we crochet over the top of that every time and hide that tail inside that and cover it up. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh, I didn't grab a hold of all of it. 13, 14, 15, and I'm just going to go ahead, I think that's enough, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut the rest of that little tail off and get it out of the way. 15, let me make sure I got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I had miscounted. So we need one more. So we're going to hold our light pink over the top. And there's our last one. We're going to pull it over. Now it says we need, okay, now we don't need this pink. Okay, this is the wrong side of our work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my pink since I don't need it this row. I'm going to leave a tail long enough. And I'm just going to pull it to the front with my graybeard here. And it says that we need, let's see, we just used graybeard. Now it says we need Hot Rose 16. Let me make sure I'm doing the right row. Okay, we did Hot Rose 2, Soft Pink 17, Graybeard 17. Now we need Hot Rose 16. Okay, so we need a new bobbin because we do not have a bobbin for Hot Rose. Now that means we're not going to need this graybeard right here either. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut off this graybeard as well. Might as well go ahead and get it out of the way. So I'm going to cut it off and pull it to the front. Okay, so I'm going to get me a new bobbin here of the Hot Rose. Let me see where one of these bobbins is so I can get rid of it. Okay, here's one. So I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to put me a new bobbin up. Okay, so it says, again, Hot Rose single crochet 16. So, I'm going to go over this one more time. We didn't need our pink, so we cut it right here. We're pulling it to the front. We have just finished our graybeards, so we've pulled it to the front. We've left that bobbin on there, but we're pulling it to the front. Okay. So, we're making our new bobbin of Hot Rose. Now we're going to crochet over this Hot Rose tail. I left a tail, but I'm going to crochet over the top of it. Now, this is the coming up graybeard that we're not going to use. We don't need it, so I'm just going to lay it to the front here, and we will weave it in later. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to crochet over this Hot Rose. So you got a few things going on here. Okay. So first off, let's just do our first stitch of this so we can get this locked into place here. And let's pull that a little snug. Okay, now let's look again. It said 16 Hot Rose. So that was number 1. Okay, I'm going to pull this graybeard out of the way there so we can weave that in later. So that was 1. There's 2. And there's 3. And there's 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oops, 14, and I'm just going to cut that little tail out of the way there now. 15 and 16, and we're not going to finish that off. Now it says we need 1 soft pink. Now we don't have a soft pink back here, so we need another new bobbin, okay? So we have to get us a soft pink, and we're going to need a new bobbin of soft pink. So I'm going to leave me a tail to weave in, because when you only have one, you can't really crochet over it because you only have one. You're not even going to finish it off. So I'm going to leave my tail to the front and hold it with my thumb there so I can keep it tight. And we're going to crochet, and we're not going to finish it off. So we're going to pull that to the front and hold it down with our thumb, and then it calls for 2 of our hot rows, and we're going to finish that off with our hot rows. And now we're going to do our 2 hot rows. So there's 1 and 2, and then we're going to crochet up 1. And I just want to show you, we're going to chain our 1. It did put our 1 pink in there, even though we didn't finish it off. I just wanted to show you that it does put that pink in there. So now this is what this row looks like. I just want to show you because I know it was a lot more complicated than what we've been doing. So there was a lot of changing of bobbins there. So that was row 20, and I'm going to stop right there with this video, and when we start back we will be on row 21. Thank you.